And welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We are once again back here at the Dragon Ball World Tour Finals. We're about to cover the losers finals, that is to say Inzem versus Yasha. Let's go ahead and break this one down. All right, so this should be a really interesting one. I mean, Inzem versus Yasha is always going to be interesting, but this is extra interesting because these two have already played. If you've been following along with this tournament review series, you'll remember that a few episodes back, Yasha actually is the one who sent Inzem to losers. So this is a run back for everything on the line. Whoever loses here is out of the tournament. Winner gets to go fight Hikari in grand finals. So this is the all or nothing run back. Very interested to see how this plays out. We definitely noted in the previous episode or an episode or two back, Yasha was not exactly playing like himself when he fought Hikari. Let's see if he can shake those nerves this time against Inzem. Also, I heard a character swap there. Yep. He did the sneaky CVS 2 Marvel 2 tech of switching your character on the versus screen. Something you can do in this game. A lot of people don't know that because you can only do it offline. You can't do it online. And a barrier moment. A lot of people know this. Barrier is very good, and it's going to get Inzem his first opening here. And it's funny because, again, in the last episode, I believe it was, I talked about how messed up Android 18's block situations are, because if you see her do this pose on your block, this is literally a mix-up. This it doesn't look like it, but this is a mix-up, because when she does this, if you react to this by hitting a button and it's the 17 call, you're dead, because you can just immediately get 2M'd if if they so choose. But if she does this and it's the 17 attack call and you just sit there, she's going to reset her pressure. And worse yet, if you try to jump away, it can hit you out of your jump frame. So just 18 being on your block by itself is a mix-up, which is crazy. So this opening is pretty big here. Blade loops definitely hurt. We're going directly into level 3. We're going to get a left, right, and a spark bait here. So spark bait opportunity, I should say. What are we looking at? Just goes right for it. Same side. Mix, mix, mix. Forces out the spark. Inzem feeling some type of way. Comes back in with a button. Yasha does down tech into buttons. Now it's his turn. Big damage and a lot of meter here. Huge damage. Spark to steal the corner and sparked up. Yeah, he kind of had to. Ooh, okay, that was a good call on Inzem's side after sparking. This is a guaranteed scramble moment, so he did 5S to cover the down tech and Cell to cover the any sort of air shenanigans. Up tech, back tech, forward tech, whatever. Cell's gonna take care of that for you. So not going to be able to get a kill off of this, but it is going to put us in a two-touch situation. What do we got here? Left, right. Oh, that was a guess. That was just 100% a guess right there. He thought that Cell was going to do the cross-up. He guessed reflect on the other side. Inzem actually just baited, and he takes the kill. That's pretty much all you can do. There's nothing you can really do about that situation. It's unreactable. You have to make a guess right there. An empty low. That is very hard to block. He had a lot of options there. Could have did the overhead. Could have did delayed. Fall. Went in instant empty low, and that got the opening. Man, that works out. It works out so good for that mix-up situation that he not only gets a mix-up there, like a strong mix-up opportunity is there, but the fact that if he gets the confirm, he gets a side switch into a wall bounce. That just makes that mix-up potential situation just even better. Because if this was forced to knock them mid-screen, the combo situation would not be this good.
Okay, let's see now. Yasha. Andrew 17 coming in. Very, very strong anger character, but Inzem, 3 very healthy characters.
Just 17 now. 17. Can he weather the storm? Ooh, catches the down tech buttons. This is going to be a long road for Yasha. Not impossible, but a long one. Also, this is first to 3, so even though Yasha is very far behind right now, it doesn't feel like he's out of the tournament yet, because he's still got a lot more games to go. Nice reflect, but how many overheads was that? Let me say. 1, 2. Okay, that was just 2, but 2 is still a lot, especially after a delayed fall like that. Ooh, rare drop from Inzem right there, but a nice answer back with the scramble that came from the drop. And after blocking the super dash, he does the teleport knee drop. That's really gonna hurt here. Scaling. Oh, another drop. Okay. Few uncharacteristic drops here. Oh, crisscross. Yasha trying to make a comeback here. Does not want to go home. Cell coming in. 18 oh man, that's the other thing. If you try to reflect, man, that could have been a 2M right there. 18's block string situations are spooky. Yep, and there it is. And that's what you set up after you do the barrier enough times and the person realizes, yeah, I need to just sit there. That's when you get to sneak 17 in and just get free plus frames. Yep. See, Inzem has successfully conditioned him. See, he's just rotating those options, and Yasha he's just in, you know, guessing territory. SSS. Oh, whoa, man. Okay, I love seeing 2 H's from super dashes that close. That was really close, bro. This man Yasha was ready. Look at that. That's not even that far away. Boom. The commentators are popping off too. Yeah, it's always satisfying when you see a really close 2H. It's just like, damn, especially after so much neutral was being played. When the players are playing neutral for like a while and then you see that 2H, it's like, damn. Oh, that was really smart on Inzem's side. We already talked about how fast that 6-frame key blast is. And yeah, this was just a really smart option because 17, you know, he's so stubby right here. Even with his auto combo, he's not going to be able to track you with a backdash. So the fact that he did backdash into 5S for the whiff punish, really smart stuff. And he goes directly into level 3. That is going to give Inzem game number 1. Man, yeah, that was a good game right there. That was a really good game. Man, as I'm watching this, I'm like thinking about Hunter x Hunter in the back of my mind because I've been playing the demo. Have you guys played the demo yet? I've been playing the demo, and like playing that demo of that game, I'm just seeing so much potential for the future because that game is insane, man. Like I feel like the mix potential and just like the grime potential for that game is just insane. And it's like, I feel like in a year when that game has like optimization from like players, I think it's gonna be bonkers. I feel like you're just gonna get blown up to hell. Just when I think about how much this game has been optimized over time, like watching these players, you know, push the game to its absolute limits, it makes me think about, you know, new games and how they can get pushed to their limits too. It's going to be interesting. But right now, we got Reflect into Cell C. We got a barrage of 18 pressure. We're still rotating those options there. 17 barrier assist, getting us a big opening. Actually, it's going to get us a kill there. And I believe, was that a dash block? Let me see. Did I see my buddy the dash block? Oh, no, not a dash block, but he did. Man, that was actually tight. He did command grab as Inzem was falling and this was designed to catch Inzem if he landed and blocked, but he did it and called 17 to make himself safe, and 17 actually shoots 18. That was a nice play. I almost missed that one because I was talking. Whoa, 5S once again. Inzem really utilizing that 5S in areas where it's going to be strong. Oh man, here we go. You gotta guess. You gotta guess, and you can't spark here. That's what makes this level 3, in my opinion, the best in the game. Like, this is the best post level 3 situation in the game, in my opinion. Just because of the fact that you can't spark. If you spark here, you might die. Spark does not save you. Ooh. Man, Yasha stuck to his guns. He did reflect on the other side again, but he tried to swing. I mean, this is not a bad option because technically Cell is punishable here, but because assist exists, you know, Inzem was able to make himself safe. Like, he knows that Cell is unsafe there if you don't have an assist, so he did the rolling crutch into Vegeta, and Vegeta protected him from any sort of punishment, and he was able to spark it up, which means he's most likely going to get a kill here. I'm looking at the meter. We're still in meter penalty. There it goes. So should be a kill. Yes. So 2-2. Yasha still has his spark. Inzem still has a little bit of mileage in his spark. Let's see what we got. On star 5S, empty vanish. Whoa, just lands on his head. Was not expecting him to advance right there. Send him down. Level 3. Just gonna cool Cell off here. Put him in a... Whoa, man, yeah. He needed it, question mark. He needed it, question mark. Man, he's dead off of that. And just like that, base Vegeta coming in. Can base Vegeta take care of 2 characters and a spark? Not necessarily known as an anchor character. Whoa, and I talked about this in a previous match. This is what I wanted to see. If you decide to DP and it gets blocked, just remember that you can spark. That's what I was trying to see, if, like in the last set. Gets the opening into a reset. I don't know if that was a drop or a reset. Looked like a drop. Empty low. Okay, this should be a kill, is what I would have said. Okay, but man, Yasha's... Man, okay. Multiple drops, but also multiple openings. Yasha taking game 2. Tying it up 1-1. Okay, we're perfectly even now. Reminder that somebody's going home off of this. Super dash into assist. Fakes out the beam. Oh man. Wow. The fact that he had enough time to whiff a 5L and turn around and still get it, that was crazy. Yeah, Yasha goes for the reflect here. He is, you know, basically rolling the dice on these 18 options. Ends up getting picked up by the assist. Inzem goes 5L on the other side, but it has so much hit stun that he's still able to do it on the correct side. So EX17, we're just buying time until our assists come back, but it's not enough time. It's not enough. Yasha on the offensive. The beautiful movement here lets him get away from Cell, just completely avoids it. Oh, okay, down tech buttons right there. Did not seem to be the right call because he got picked up. Nothing too bad though, but he is taking some pressure now. My planet needs me, guard cancel. Success. Oh man, that was almost a pickup. Oh, punch him in the ankles. Man. That Vegito 2L has been hitting people a lot in this event. I feel like that's kind of an underrated opener, I should say, because that Vegito 2L has been hitting people a lot. I mean, it makes sense because it's a reverse beat. I feel like we all sometimes forget that Vegito, for whatever reason, has a reverse beat. I mean, I'm gonna say it's for no reason. But sparked up here. Not gonna get too much out of this. Barrier, wow, that was Scramble Town. Scramble Town, USA. Here we are. He did, Inzem, I should say, did EX Perfect Attack as a meaty and called his assist. Yasha did Wake Up Barrier. Barrier eats through Perfect Attack, but leaves him completely unsafe. That is it for Vegito. Gogeta coming in. It's 2-3 now. Ooh. Wow, I gotta imagine that was an input error. There's just nothing else that could be. He successfully reflected the 6M and then did a Dragon Rush. That's gotta be an input error. Ouch, man. An input error at this stage in the match, at this point in the tournament, man, you cannot afford that, my brother. Gogeta's out of there, and now it is 3v1 once again. He's gonna need a lot. I do not think Inzem is really gonna engage here. I feel like he's going to zone. Oh, but he does get picked up by the Ki Blasts. 6 bars. Don't say it's impossible. I mean, it's unlikely, but what's the mix up here? Goes for the cross up again. This time Inzem is able to block. However, defensive Cell C call is going to knock 17 off the map. Well, not off the map, but it's going to rob him of his turn, and he is going into 2-touch territory. We're building up the damage, building up the meter. Level 3 coming soon. 1-1-3. Putting him completely into the 2-touch guaranteed territory. What's the mix? Other side blocked. Other side clonked. Inzem 2-1. Yasha on his last life here. He cannot lose another game or he's going home. All right, so Yasha takes a little bit of time to gather his thoughts, character select screen. Does a little bit of a powwow with his fellow UK gamer Noka. I respect it. We're going back in. Let's see what's gonna happen. Is this the final game? I do not know. I don't remember. Let's find out. Oh, man. Empty overhead, bro. 17 pressure into the overhead, fake into the low. You stand up thinking that another overhead is coming, or even that the block stun of an overhead is coming. No one's home, you get hit low. Okay, Yasha needs blue Gogeta. Okay, once again, he goes to that well. Is that dead? Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's World Tour Finals, you know. It's crazy because if this were an online match, 18 would be dead. But it's the pressure of the World Tour. If this were just a regular online rank match and a Gogeta Blue hits you with a 2M, you would just go get some water because you know you're dead. But it's World Tour Finals. The pressure's on. There's an extra layer to all this. Big pickup for Yasha here. Send him down. Are we gonna level 3? Absolutely. We got 1 bar for the cross up. Not much bar to do much after that, but yikes. Man, that is detrimental to the health bar. Inzem just said, I gotta see it. I gotta see that you did a safe jump. If you didn't, I'm gonna pick you up, and that's exactly what happens. And what's really, really detrimental about this is that he gets both characters.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. Catches the ball.
That was definitely a decision. Man. Yeah, right there, I feel like Inzem was just playing the odds. It's just like, if Vegeta gets mixed, he's dead anyway, so it's like, I may as well level 3 and try something. And that just led to everything, because Yasha is out of there. He's gone. Now Yasha's on his last leg. This is it, man. Inzem, you can tell he's just trying to finish it. He's poking with perfect attack. We haven't even seen this yet. We haven't seen him do this. He's literally poking with it at neutral. He's like, I want to end this. I want to go to grands. Ooh, okay, another drop though. That was a big drop. Yasha, he's keeping this simple. Keep it simple. I respect that. Too many drops to be doing crazy routes. And overhead clonk, delayed overhead. A delayed overhead is most likely gonna hit. 2 characters coming in here. Yasha chasing him. Oh, that was scary. Here we go. Oh my God. And it's crazy that I talked about this at the beginning, the rotation of options, and the rotated options is what eliminates Yasha. Sheesh. Man, yeah, this was another very intense one. I feel like this one had a lot of moments that definitely turned the tide. I mean, obviously this right here, right? So now with hindsight, we know that 18 is who secures the win in the end. You know, she gets the W at the end of the match, but technically she should have been dead. This is absolutely a dead character. He's in Spark, he got a 2M, and he has 2 assists up. That's absolutely dead. But man, yeah, he dropped it in a very strange way, because he dropped the jump cancel, which is very odd. I mean, I got to imagine he's done this combo, you know, a billion times. So I'm a little surprised that, yeah, he dropped it right here on the 5M. I mean, 5M does launch, you know, you forward pretty far, but yeah, he messed up the jump cancel. He jumped too far forward, so like that killed the combo. And again, 18 should have been dead, but she was able to survive, and she killed Gogeta, who should have killed her. So that is huge in and of itself. And then this moment here with Vegito was just, again, Inzem, you know, he rolled the dice here and he was right. You know, let's go gambling. And it was a good call. This level 3 here kills Vegito, basically. It puts him into a kill situation because he's got two assists and a bunch of meter, and that left it down to just 17. Yasha was definitely doing his thing with 17, but it's just, it's funny. Like, I swear I didn't even do this on purpose, but it's funny that the options I was talking about at the very beginning of the set is what decided it at the very end. Like, this last interaction, again, was Inzem rotating defensive options. Yasha chose incorrectly. He chose the wrong option. He tried to super dash thinking that it was going to be the 17 attack, but it was barrier. So the fact that he bumped into this barrier led to him getting 5M'd, which led to this highly optimized route from Inzem here. He optimized this all the way, because had he not optimized this perfectly like this wouldn't have killed. And that's exactly what he did. And that is exactly why he took the set and is headed to grand finals. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks a lot for listening, guys. That is bringing us to the grand final. So there's only one more match left in the World Tour Finals. Man, it's been a long journey. I appreciate any of you guys that have been following along with this, especially if you've been following along from the beginning. I really appreciate it. I mean, this has been so long that multiple events have already taken place and I'm still doing this. People keep asking me like, hey, you gonna do this tournament? Hey, you gonna do that tournament? It's like, yeah, I'm planning on it. But it's like, I've been doing this for so long. But I mean, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed this. I mean, you know, this is like the highest level of play. You know, it's the final World Tour Finals. So, you know, it feels like we should, you know, kind of take our time with it. But anyway, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed this. It does help out the video a lot and I do appreciate it. If you want to see more from me, check out the playlist in the description. I recently did my first ever Rate the Super video. If you saw it, definitely let me know what you thought. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I had a lot of fun putting it together. Like, it's really fun to watch all the supers and, like, you know, give my thoughts. Like, I go pretty in depth with it too, so if you didn't see it, you know, do me a favor and check that one out. That was a super fun video, and I would like to do more of those. You know, if that video does well and people like it, I'll definitely do some more Rate the Supers in the future. So yeah, definitely let me know about that. But as always, oh, and also I'm gonna be playing the Hunter x Hunter demo pretty much all weekend. I don't know when I'll do a video of it, but I'll do a video of it soon. I mean, there's no online play, but maybe I'll you know, pull up on a buddy through Parsec or something. But yeah, I'll give my thoughts on that game in a video soon. Like, as a teaser, I'm definitely like enjoying it, but I'll kind of go into detail in like its own video. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna lab it out. Like, I was gonna put out a video earlier on that game, but I just feel like the game is like, it's pretty deep. So it's like, I don't want to like rush out a video, you know, and it just be like, oh, you know, it's just completely unoptimal. Like, I do want to lab for a little while before I actually, you know, make any like content for that game, because that game's got so much going on. There's so many moving pieces in offense and defense. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and stop yapping and go ahead and end the video here. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.